Strategies are absolutely critical. Without them, you do not know where you're steering the ship. The struggle I find is between the strategy and the everyday decisions. Now, what happens is there's too big a gap, and you need, as a leader, to create incremental ladders, little steps in between what is happening today in the reality and where you want to be. You can't just do a massive leap jump unless you're getting to replace all the systems, replace all the people, and throw out all the processes and just start from scratch. Otherwise, you are going to need to go one rung at a time. Now, what does this look like in reality? I'm going to take one example on a design decision, okay? Now, what we were doing was we were presenting everyone with, here are the services. Now, from that, pick which service you want to do something on and tell us what action you want to apply to that service. And what I did was one sneaky little step, I flipped it. I said, tell us first what action you wish to do. Then tell us what do you want to apply that action to. It might seem a very small nuance of a change, but what that was setting up was the next rung in the ladder. So the next rung is, instead of asking what action do you want to apply to a service, we can ask, what goal do you want to achieve? For example, hey, we're moving offices. Great. Now I suddenly know that this is going to be several actions which have to occur all at the same time. So we can start guiding you through from your goal to what actions, plural, apply to which services. Now, this lovely run of a customer journey can go the next generation after that. Okay, instead of asking you to tell me what actions you want to do on each of those services, I could say to you, here is the current state of your services. Tell me what needs to change. So you can see current state and you're just advising what the delta is. Much, much easier for instructions. So as you can see, one small design change allowed to set up for the next two steps. But wait, there's more, because there's another 3 to 5 ladders past that before we get to our goal of having requests which are omni-channel, mobile responsive, and easily accessible in verbal instructions, etc. So there's always more rungs that you can put onto this ladder. The key is to always be at least 3 to 5 steps ahead in your design thinking to where you are in your current state. But make sure you celebrate the success of every single one of those rungs which you move along. So depending on where your team is sitting at their maturity level, they may be only focusing on the next rung, where if you're talking to your steering committee, you want to be talking at the 3 rungs time and show them, well, we've made it to this step. Now, if you want me to make it to the next 2 steps, I'm going to need this sort of funding, or we need to plan to continue the project and the team, etc. So that's how you have those conversations. So your job as a leader is to be at least 5 rungs ahead, but you need to be able to give your people every single rung in between. It's not your job to just stay at the North Star. Not if you want people to be able to successfully make those changes.